Welcome back. Team Awesome versus Patriots. The first time they're both stepping on the field on this chilly Emerald Resort and Casino morning in Vereniging. We're out in Paintball Park, the place to be for the best paintball in the country. We're going to hear your 30-second counter. Time has stopped, so never mind, ignore that. Couple bunkers were being worked with. So I do want to let everybody know that we're doing challenges and champions through before we move any further, because we're going straight into Awesome Patriots, Team War versus Critical. Critical playing back-to-back points here. They're going to want to come back after a close 3-2 loss to Brutal Affliction. We then go one more set after this of champions. We then toss into challenges, and then back to some champion prelims. So we're just wrapping up the challenger prelims. Then we're going into the semis for challenges and champions, and then finals for challenges and champions. The reason for this is there is some weather predicted for later today. Hopefully it's not as bad as yesterday. Hopefully it doesn't affect the day too much as well. That's not what we want. We want all the players who've come down to get a fair whack at what they're up to and what they're getting around to. So at around midday today, which is a good time for finals, let's be honest. I mean, just past 12 if we stay on schedule, which we're looking good at the moment. We should make that quite comfortable. I mean, think about it. 11 o'clock, you go light the fire, you go crack a cold one, and you watch some of the best paintball live on a YouTube stream. I can't think of anything better on a Sunday. I'm sure many people disagree, but that's why we're not friends with them, and we're friends with paintballers. There's your 20-second encounter. We are looking at Team Awesome versus Patriots. Patriots breaking right to left. Yesterday, Patriots played really well, but they were a bit unlucky not to take some points away. Couple flags here and there. Patriots are going to have to pull this back. They're a strong side, not to be trifled with. Neither is Awesome. On your screen is the Awesome break, though. Joe, big one into the bricks. Big dives into the snakes. Patriots doing the same thing. I've been watching player called out of that brick three-quarter on the snake side. I've been watching the Patriots play. I'm loving how they've changed their tactics for this field. Really have. You can see they've tweaked a way of playing to their game, which has really benefited them, really making them a strong team as well. We're going to have to see if they can now put it on the scoreboard, though, because that's where it matters. Not how good you look doing it. It has to be on that scoreboard. This Awesome player now past the snake 50 outside, asking for a check. If he gets past the snake 1 and he's clear, he's going to be more than okay. Is that you or yet? He's called out. He had one on the gun and the back of the hand, unfortunately. He did check the mask. He got a bit unlucky there. If he got away, he could have maybe popped that Patriots play on that far Dorito corner. Awesome, still in that snake 50 in that wing just before snake. Patriots play in the background on that big temple center bunker. Awesome moving up. Too many Patriots bodies have dropped. Dorito side moving up. Now the snake full called out as well. Good shooting by Patriots. The Dorito side's been taken out as well by Awesome. One Patriot, one Awesome. Now they lose their back corner bunker, pulling himself out before the ref even has a chance to. That's the best way of avoiding a flag. Don't think there's any Patriots left now, though. Awesome moving up slowly on the snake 50. Has to be careful. Who's this? Balzan. Not sure. Sorry, the shirts are tough to read, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize. But it does seem the Patriot players are out, so Awesome's going to take that first point. But it's only one man alive.
Ace.
It's only one man alive on Awesome. I wouldn't call that a comfy win by any measure. Or I lie, there might be a second in the back bunkers that I can't see. Don't know if he's out and exiting or it was because of the base point. Let's wait for confirmation. Let's hope no one climbs out too early and starts with 4, because that has happened today and it's ended in points.
Point approved.
Point approved. There you have it. Team Awesome takes the first point against Patriots. Like I said, it seems like only one man alive. I do stand to be corrected, but that's not a clear cut in any scenario. That's close. Very close. Team War back in action versus Critical back-to-back points here. This is going to be tight, though. Team War did not turn on this morning. I enjoyed Team War, I must admit. They did not turn on this morning, and it shows because they went down to Apocalypse for a duck and the whitewash there. Critical just losing to Brutal Affliction in the previous set, 3-2. They did a silly mistake where they had to start with 4 because he opened in early, or got on the field early, and they lost by 4 seconds. One can argue that one man could have made that difference. On your screen now, a wall breaking left to right. Big slide into that brick, three-quarter brick, trying to pick up that critical player who's now in the snake side. There's that critical player on your near side and the wall player on the far side. You can see how close they are. That means he's in the brick 50. They're within spitting distance. War doubling up bunkers. They're playing defensive. Who's this? I do believe this might be your hunt for War. Not 100% sure. Does pick up a kill there. Wears it in the mask himself from this near wing. He did pick up a critical player in the back. Critical moving up into that snake 50 now. There's another three-quarter bunker. Trying to pick him up. He does exactly that. Picks up that wall player. This critical player in the snake. Worth his weight in gold. If he can stay alive, he can pick up that Dorito player across the field. Look right, critical. Look right. And no, does Wall, who picks who up first? That's exactly what happens. Wall sees the critical player first. Picks him up in that snake. You heard me saying it for him. Tusk, tusk, tusk. So close yet so far. War looking like they're making a bit of a comeback here. It looks like it's an even Stevens balance of guns. This is a great round of paintball. My heavens. Wall moving up into that three-quarter brick Dorito side. Now also the three-quarter brick for critical on the snake side. I do believe that's Perald. Not sure which Perald, but Perald nonetheless. Good communication coming out from the lad in 97. Wearing 97. Not that I'm implying he is 97. Sometimes people must be clear. That bunker, that Dorito side bunker, seeing a bit of action here. No one moving up just yet. This is a close game, ladies and gentlemen. It's also one of the longer ones. Normally we see points either go within a minute or at least 2. There's no in between. Not much field position, just a light bit of paint being tossed about. That War player on the Dorito side moving up into that three-quarter brick, but War has lost, I think, their 50 wall player, 50 brick player, the Dorito side brick. Because the 50 brick's the far side, obviously the brick of the 50, but then there's the three-quarter bricks, Dorito side, snake side. Looks like War's trying to move up on that far side. Critical on this three-quarter brick snake side, not moving because of that wall play on your screen. Who's moving into the snake now. Bit of paint being tossed at him. I do think they know he's there. Those are some tight angles in that snake, eh? I must admit. You have no idea where the oak's coming from. A bit of an open up. Now remember the three-quarter brick on the Dorito side, but on the critical side of the field, Ball and critical duke it off. Wall player does go down. I think there's only one wall player left. Yeah, you even heard the critical saying it, backing my ability there. No, what's happened? Yellow flag. Yellow flag. On critical, that was a 2-to-1 gun advantage. Now it's a 1-to-1. Something's happened on that far side. We will find out. War picks up the critical player there. He's been called out. It looks like a break there. They're carrying on. Player's been hit, getting checked. Who's out? Who's clear? Who's in the zoo? Oh, the wall player pushed up. The player got a bounce in that three-quarter brick. So critical are going to walk away with this, it seems. A bit of luck their way. Wall player must be so frustrated. I believe it's Senecal who tried to force the force there.
Towel.
The worst part is
Towel.
you could even see the hit
Towel.
respectively.
Point approved.
You could see the hit respectively, but it was a bounce. Oh, it's terrible when you stop shooting because of that and then nothing from it. So critical takes a point there. There was a yellow flag there. We are going to find out what it's for because it was 2 players. It was a 3-to-1 gun advantage. Shunley became
30
1.
seconds.
It is also the only time I have seen a flag not result in a point going the other way. But now, Patriots versus Team Awesome. Let's see what happens. We're going to quickly find out what that yellow flag is, and we'll get back to you on your screen. Patriots high-fiving, fist-bumping. They
10
must be
seconds.
psyched. They want that point, ladies and gents.
Game on.
Awesome breaking on your screen, right to left. forcing a big snake 50 there. Remember, the players are going to be prone to dive today. It's still wet from yesterday. Player called on Awesome. So far, not big movements on either side. The highest player for Awesome is a snake 50. Highest player for Patriots is also a snake wing player. Then now a Dorito 4. He managed to get in the bunker without getting hit. Awesome throwing a player around. Backing up their snake 50. He's actually retreating. Wouldn't call it a rout. I believe it's Leroy in the snake 50 now for Patriots. His cousin at the 3/4 bunker, the big man. Communication's going to be happening here. I've seen Awesome drop 2 bodies now. So it looks like it's in Patriots' favor. No rush. They don't need a rush. There's lots of time. They need to tie up this point. Awesome played well for their first point. This is very defensive. You see, it's either quickies. The first point happened in under a minute. Now this one's dragging out a bit. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Awesome loses their snake player now as well. Oh, yellow flag. Yellow flag. Leroy Ace, you are out of there, sir. Out of that snake 50. Good communication coming. Not sure what the gun balance is at the moment. This is a much, much slower round, so I'm not exactly sure what's cooking or your numbers or who's where. But he really got eyes on Patriots players. They're moving up together in unison nicely now. Throwing a lot of paint down in that Dorito safe corner bunker. Takes him out. No one left. Big slide and bunker, so it was only the one player left for Awesome. Patriots can move up and looks like they're going to tie that up. Unlucky team Awesome. It looked like it was close. Very close, actually. My counting was just thoroughly off.
Point approved.
Good point. Patriots tying it up 1-1 against Team Awesome. Quite a bit of time still left to be played there, so we'll have to see how that pans out.
Somebody put 3 in the back of his head. He was clearly out. One of the Patriots, a minor penalty. I don't know who. On the Awesome.
100%, no worries. There, I'm sure you heard it in the background. A player leaving the field took 3 to the back of their head, execution style. So Patriots as a team took a minor infraction because they weren't sure exactly which player it was. It was Leroy who got pulled. I saw that, but it wasn't Leroy who had necessarily did anything wrong. So there's, I would be frustrated as an individual, but you've got to talk to your team. It's a team sport. Can't have things like that happen. And this is paintball. It's for fun. This isn't execution style stuff.
Game on.
War and critical. War on your screen now. Breaking right to left. They need this point comeback. They were unlucky the previous round not to take a point. Player still clear. That 3/4 brick bunker. Critical also has that snake 1 just off the side of your screen. Get skinny. That will play in that 3/4 brick snake side is as skinny as he can be. He is up against that bunker like it is a warm body in a winter's night. These players, though, it is absolutely ridiculous. They're as busy as one-armed bricklayers in Baghdad. Player called. It's the wall player on the 3/4 brick. I believe it's Johan Smith who's been taken out there. Not 100% sure. Towel thrown in. Critical takes another point. War needs to turn on. They need to turn on. They are struggling here. Critical coming back nicely. Just losing earlier. Now they're coming in hot. 2-0 lead over Team War. Good for them. Also means we go back to Patriots and Awesome. Patriots doing very well on the previous one to take a point.
Timeout.
Timeout taken on Team Awesome side. So we're going to take a quick breather. Don't go anywhere. My name is Adam Zawada. Awesome taking a time out there. They're not going to feel
20
rushed.
seconds.
This is tight. There's only 6 minutes left on the clock, so there's a lot of time. I love the fact of that paint on the field. I really do. Nice. I think it's a very homey touch to a
10
competition.
seconds.
Like I said, Awesome not going to be rushed here. There's lots of time on the clock, but it is still a 1-1 draw up here. Patriots on your screen breaking
Game on.
right to left. Big slide in here into the snake. There's also a snake 50 for Awesome. So they're very, very close within one another. Awesome loses a play in their back bunker. Patriots move a play up into the three-quarter bunker. I must admit, though, that first point that Patriots went down, they were shell-shocked. Awesome came at them like they owed them money, taking that point quick sticks. But Patriots have turned on since then, so slowing the grind that was Awesome at the lead and tying it up 1-1. There is a 50 snake. Players not wearing it. They're going to try force the exchange. That's exactly what they do. Forces the exchange, making sure they'll wear it 1-for-1. That's good communication. Awesome player hoping he maybe got away with it. Was unlucky not to. Patriots lose a back bunker. Now there's an exchange in the middle. Patriots players out. Awesome player stays in though. He is getting checked. Patriots have a Dorito 1 player now. He has cleared the Awesome player in the Snake 50 who took out that three-quarter snake side brick. Patriots player moving across from the Dorito side more to the snake side. Taking his time. He's not really sprinting. He's just ambling across. Not sure where everyone is. Big exchange. Where's it in the back? The Awesome player wanted to turn. Now there's a Dorito 4 player, and this is old Duncan Perold here for Patriots in front of me. He's got to be careful. He can't get picked up yet. And they're throwing across, so it's a 1v1. They could race for the bunkers. They could race for the buzzers. I can't see who's been hit. That's Duncan of Patriots on the far side. They're cutting across the field, 45. There is an Awesome player. Not sure where that Awesome player is. He must be behind that three-quarter break. Yeah, the three-quarter break on the Dorito side. Perold moving across. He's going straight for the buzzer. He's not there to box and fight. He takes a hit. He takes out a railing on the way. Base has been hit. Awesome player goes. It's not going to matter. Base has been hit on the other side. He is going to get checked first. Game on. Perold was hit. He was taken out. Awesome needs to turn on, and that's exactly what he does.
Base.
It was a nice try there by the Patriots player. I think he got hit somewhere in the run-up to the base, and the hit, not exactly what he would have wanted. It was a 1v1. We haven't seen that in a long time. Awesome now getting checked. Still a 1v1, so Awesome also needs to be cleared. Otherwise, no point.
Point approved.
Point approved. Awesome take a 2-1. Well, they're leading 2-1. There's still about 5 minutes left to be played. Oh, sorry, this is the critical war. Awesome did well there. There was
30 seconds.
I saw the rage in the one player's eyes. He was in that snake 50, looking the far side out across the field. Also, Patriots player came around, popped him twice.
20
He
seconds.
turned around. He wanted to spin so much. He did well. That's the control that shows the discipline to not give the foul. Because he turned, he did not pull that trigger finger. Because if he
10
did,
seconds.
that would have been a red. And this point would be a very different scoreline between Patriots and Awesome. Well done, player. And I respect that. Because I can imagine you see red very quickly when those things hit you.
Game on.
War and critical on your screen now in that red and white. It's Zin on your screen at that three. Oh, sorry, no, he's on another screen on that three-quarter brick. As you can see, it's mirrored by War. War immediately moving to the snake though, in the cluster itself. I believe there has been a drop on critical. Someone's been picked off. Player called out on critical side. The three-quarter brick is out of there. War, looks like War might have turned on. The espresso's kicked in. I don't condone drugs. Critical hits another one, but my lord, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is spectacular. This is a thumping. One's going to go down. They take out another critical for their effort. Oh, Lord above. Now there's a red flag. There's 5 of them alive somehow.
Game stopped.
Game stopped to figure out who is who in the zoo here. Who got hit, who didn't get hit, because there was literally at a stage 5 war players running towards critical as if this was Omaha Beach and Normandy was being stormed. Operation Juno. For your history buffs. War's gotten a red flag. They're losing players.
Base.
But I have no idea what's happened. Base seems to be hit. Swing point. I do believe it might be a swing point.
Critical.
Whoa. So was
Point
it?
approved.
So red flag. Too many bodies pulled. Swing point.
Not enough bodies. Swing point.
Not enough bodies.
Yeah.
Swing point. So there we go. So it was a red flag on War. Not enough bodies to pull. Swing point. My heavens.
We shot in the pack. By the way.
In case you're curious, I was told now by the head porpoise
30
it was a
seconds.
pack shot that was then carried on playing, and sure, that was some exciting stuff. I've got like a little bit of adrenaline now. I feel like one of the players myself. My hands are shaking. If my voice sounds like this, it's because the microphone's going funny past my mouth. No, I'm just playing. Okay, Patriots, awesome. We're back in action here. 3 minutes,
20
22 seconds. Awesome did well. Patriots were unlucky for this lead at the moment. Awesome. These teams are grinding, ladies and gentlemen. It's not hot yet. It's still that crisp
10
South
seconds.
African morning sunshine, but it's still not easy out there.
Game on.
Very, very cool. Let's see this. Awesome sliding a player into that three-quarter brick. Patriots do the same. It is getting hot, ladies and gentlemen. Player called on Awesome. He gets out of there. He got picked up from that three-quarter brick into the snake. Now they replace another player. I believe it was Yeo of Awesome. I really can't tell with the font on the back of his shirt if it's Yeo or Yed. So don't judge me. I do apologize if I get your names wrong. Player asking for a check at that three-quarter brick. He's carried on, so not sure if he's rested or if the refs cleared him. There's a snake there's a snake 1 outside the cluster for Awesome and Patriots. So this is tight. They're within spitting distance. I mean, the taller men can actually kick each other from this distance. Patriots player actually backs up out of that snake 1 position. Dorito 1 and Awesome on the far side. Remember, it's a tight game. Time is now starting to tick away. 2-1. Awesome moves a play into that brick 50, Dorito side. This three-quarter brick player for Patriots is just trying to dislodge the snake 1 of Awesome, but he's holding high. He's saying, no. I am a donkey mule and my feet are firmly in the ground. You shall not remove me. I mean, look at that. 3 Patriots players in and around that snake area. And that one awesome player keeping them shut down. They do, of course, have the awesome player right in that snake back safety corner as well. So it's 2v3. Awesome moving a Dorita play on the far side as well. They need to make something happen. Patriots lose a player as well. Can't see who it was. Must have been one of the back bunkers, or he made his way around from the Dorito side. We know the snake guys are all intact at the moment.
60 seconds.
There's your 60-second counter. Patriots are going to have to move up here. Awesome. Happy to chill back. But they need to make sure they don't die and it ties up. We haven't had overtime yet, so this could be quite interesting if we get our first one of the champions. Patriots loses a play out of that snake, finally. Awesome sitting back. They still have that back center bunker untouched. Patriots lose another player. That 3/4 breaks out. Now they have a snake one. They're going to juke it. Where's it to the side of their head? Out. That's awesome. Playing up. That's calm and patience. Patriots pushing. They just couldn't get the kills they needed to push up. Now, awesome. Not yet to play games. 14, 13, 12, 10 seconds. It means it's not going to get played anymore anyway. Awesome's going to win it. Will they take it a 3-1 or a 2-1? Last Patriots players out. Patience is key. 3, 2, 1. No buzzer in time.
Game finished.
Does mean Awesome beats Patriots 2-1. Patriots were unlucky there. Awesome, the patient team, and they're coming out. They're showing their name there clearly because they played awesomely to win 2-1. Unlucky Patriots there, but we're back to our other set. Still some interesting paintball to be played here. Critical 3-0 against
seconds.
Team War. War has been struggling since this morning. They did turn on a little bit, and there were some flashes of brilliance, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. As you can
20
see
seconds.
as well, it's not on the scoreboard itself. War also starts with 4. Their woes continue.
10 seconds.
So they now start with 4 because of that previous red flag that we spoke about. Their woes continue.
Game on.
Oh, that's just when you're having a bad morning, an absolutely terrible morning. It just keeps piling up. I'm sure that's how War's feeling at the moment. But they're going out there strong. They're not letting it get to them. They're still here to play. War moving up. 3/4 break and Dorito 1. I see Critical has lost one of their runners. He's off the field. That's Snake 50 for War. They know he's there, though. He must be careful not to get picked up. I'm told these paintballs hurt. Player called on Critical. This is what War would have wanted. Critical still have those 3 back bunkers, though. They need to try and move up. Cut this field open. There we go. Critical loses a back bunker. This is what War would have wanted. War player comes out the bunker a bit aggressively at that. He's been called out by head porpoise, Byron van Start and War moving up. They want to wrap this up. They want to point. One could argue there's enough time for a comeback. Player called. I believe it's the last Critical player. This means War can go. They're not yet to play games. There, he's been called. The War player does lose this opportunity to hit the buzzer, but he does have teammates who can hit it. So War, there we go. There's those flashes of brilliance we were talking about.
Ace.
That's better to